Hello all, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Market Hub. Today in this video, we will be discussing about the roadmap to 1 crore, how easily you can reach 1 crore. Uh, I will also show some of the math calculation, and at the end of the video, I'll also give pro tips to reach 1 crore in an easy way. So please watch video till the end. And if you like it, please share it with your friend and also subscribe to the channel so that you will not miss the upcoming video notification. Without delay, let's get started. So in India, most of the people think making 1 crore is very, very difficult because only 0.4% of Indians are croropatis in India. If you just look at my screen, the power of 1 crore, first crore will not only act as a financial freedom number, it act as an engine for next 5 to 10 crore portfolio, and it will be keep beating the inflation. In India, in any metro cities, the degree pass out students will be end up making 6 to 7 lakh per annum and an average, so which will be around 40 to 50,000. But if you have 1 crore in your bank account, or if you invest that in Nifty 50 index fund, and for that if you end up getting 12% return annually, it will be 12 lakh every year and 1 lakh per month. So you can use that SWP plan, which is systematic withdrawal plan. I'll be making videos on that as well in the future. So using that, you can keep withdrawing 1 lakh per month every year into your bank account without even lifting your hand. Along with this, it will be keep, you know, evolving to next 3, 4, 5, 10 crores, and it will also provide financial security for your next generations as well. It depends on your risk appetite and your investing style. So I'll just make such videos as well, but for now, yeah, let's concentrate on this topic for now. So these are just two example which I have taken for 25,000 and 50,000. I'll just do the calculation part in the calculator and show for different numbers as well. For now, if you just calculate uh, for 20,000, if you 25,000 SIP amount, if you invest that for next 10 years, you will be end up having 68 lakh in your portfolio, and for next 20 years, it will be 3.7 crore. In the mid of 12 to 13 years, it will be 1 crore. But the same number you will reach in 10 years itself if you start with 50,000, and after 20 years it will be 7.5 crore based on asset allocation. If there is little variance, you might end up getting 8 to 9 crore as well after 20 years, which is a number called as millionaire based on US dollar terms. So that's the power of compounding that will kick in when you start investing every month with a consistency and discipline. Now I will just show the same thing. Before showing the number, I think let's cover this allocation as well. This is high level surface allocation which you can make to reach 1 crore number. Again, I'll be making videos on this as well, how to choose the large cap, how to uh, you know uh, invest across all different funds, and how to choose different mutual fund based on the salary level, how you can invest, and what are the risk appetite you guys need to take. Should you guys consider sectors, or should you guys invest in gold, silver? Everything I'll just make based on different risk level. Based on that, you guys can choose. Those videos will be coming in the future. If you don't want to miss that, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon so that you will be keep getting the notification whenever I'll upload the video. So let's come back to the video. So at high level surface allocation, if you invest 40% in large cap, which will give the stability to your portfolio, 30% in mid cap, which will act as a growth engine and generate 15 to 16% CAGR in long term, and 20% in small cap, which is alpha generator. Small cap usually give 18 to 20%, even 20% plus in the long term, and you can play sectoral bets on your extra 10%. It can be IT. Currently, IT is undervalued. Don't take a recommendation. This is just educational purpose. You can do your own research and you can invest. There is a bank nifty, and then there is a FMCG companies which is grouped as FMCG Bs. I think Mirai Asset something it has, and then we have pharma Bs. There is a different sectors even in the last 1 year due to all these wars and global escalations. Defense also did well, so you can explore different sectors and you can invest accordingly. That as well will give the good CAGR growth into your portfolio, but have this very minimal. Your major exposure should be a large cap. That again based on your age group. That will come up in future. So if the same thing, if I just show it to you guys from the calculation, let me go back to calculator. This is a Finology calculator which I'll be using. This is not a promotion video or anything. I just comfortable using this, so I'll just use Finology calculator. So let's take, we have seen 25,000, right? It was just taken for 10 years and 20 years. Now let us show you for 12 years. That's what I told, right? In the 12 years itself, you guys will end up reaching 1 crore. See, in the next 12 years, if you keep invest 25,000 every month, you will end up having 1 crore in your portfolio. If you, I mean, your amount deposited or invested will be 36 lakh. For that, you will get double the return, which is almost near to double. It will be 1 crore. Now, if I just increase this by extra 10 years, sorry, this is a percentage. If I just make this as 25, suppose person who is graduated and who is starting his SIP in the age of 25, in next 25 years, once he becomes 50, he will be having 8 crores in his bank account, which if he spent for rest of his life, it will never get over. Those Excel calculation, I'll just put it down and I'll just show you in the future. But yeah, this with this number, he will be called as millionaire, and then this number never get, I think 5 crore is the number, if you have, that will never get wasted. I mean, even in your future generation also use the number. And if you have high salary, suppose if you're starting with a let's say 30,000 SIP, just by increasing 5,000, your 8 crore will be, there is a 2 crore increase. Just see the compounding, how it works. And if you just make 25,000 to 30,000 in the span of 25 years, and if you expect 50, I think in the long run, 15% CAGR is very easily, you can make it. But with that number, you can easily become, crorepati, having 10 crore in your bank account. The only important thing is consistently doing this 30,000 SIP every month. So that is the one of the important thing majority of the people will miss. There might be people who says getting 15% CAGR is difficult in the current situation. Suppose if the person entered in the market in, let's say, 2024, he hardly made any money, right? Including myself, I have made very, even though my portfolio is in positive, but it's minimal return. It's not even beating FT, right? So you always look the market in the long term horizon. It will give a good amount of return for you. If I just show you Nifty average itself, Nifty average return, you will end up seeing, I think I'll just mention last 20 year itself. See, you can see 12%. This is at the high level large cap fund. But if you allocate properly within the mutual funds, I'm saying, not only, I mean, if you invest in direct stocks, you will end up getting more money. But for that, you need to have good knowledge and skills. Within the mutual fund, if you do it consistently, you will end up making 15% CAGR without any issues. For that, I'll be making videos. So please don't forget to subscribe the channel. If not, you will not get such notifications. So this is on the calculation part. There might be people who says, I am still young, I have started my working journey just now and I don't have 25,000 to invest. For them, even though if they, let me open step up calculator for them. This is a step up calculator. Even if they start with 10,000 and even if they increase 10% every year with the 15% CAGR, in the next 15 years, they can have 1 crore in their bank account. If you see, the person who is starting with 25,000 without stepping up, he can make 1 crore in 12 years. But if the person start with 10,000 with 10% as a step up basically means, if you are investing 10,000 this year, next year it should be 10% up. It will be 11,000 next year, and next to next year it will be 10% up to your 11,000. So that's how it works. Your investment will be 32 lakhs and total return will be 68 lakh, and you will end up having 1 crore 7 lakh in your bank account. So this is the power of compounding, and this is how you will able to make 1 crore. And that 1 crore milestone is a very beautiful number. You will be ended up getting more number or more money after reaching that 1 crore, I'll just increase this tenure to next 5 years. Let's see what will be the number. See, in the next 5 years, so in first 50 years you will be having 1 crore. In next 5 years itself you will be having 1.5 crore extra to that number. So your money will be doubled in next 5 years. So if you keep going forward, at one point you will be keep getting 1 crore every year. That's how the compounding works. So it's one of the most important thing. The one thing which people get bored is if they don't see return for 2 to 3 years, they'll just stop SIP and they'll just close demat and they'll just run out. If you also do the same, then you will just can't see this kind of a number. So that's the reason you just need to continue your SIP consistently and you have to be disciplined as well. So uh, as I mentioned, I'll be giving pro tips at the end. Those pro tips are mainly don't get into a debt trap. I think my next video is related to that only. In India, the young population between 20 to 30 people will be getting, I think, since currently there are lot many loan apps and loan sites are available. They'll even for iPhone, they will take a loan and they'll get into that EMI pressure. From that, they will be not saving any amount, so they'll directly fall into a debt trap. So that is the one thing which you guys need to avoid. And then second one is having a medical insurance, which is very important thing in the current generation. So if you get any medical expenses, your whole portfolio will be wiped out in a week or two. So that's why you need to have one medical insurance. Along with that, you need to have your if you're young, you can have 3 months of your salary as an emergency fund. If not, you can, if you're 30 plus, then you can have 6 months of your emergency fund in your saving account, and you can start with your SIP. For sure, you will have your 1 crore as soon as possible. My next video is related to debt trap and how people in India fall into the debt trap and how to come out of it. And also, I'll be planning for mutual fund selection as well. So if you guys don't want to miss such updates, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so that you'll get a notification whenever I upload video. Until then, see you all. Thank you. Bye bye.